Mom friends, I am here to show you another variation of the military. I saw this braid on Spirit of Texas Donna's page in TikTok. She's always coming up with creative ways to braid with ribbons, and this is one she calls the military tuxedo. Very similar to the military braid. You start with 5 yards of each ribbon and we double back it, and then it gives it just a little bit different twist on the sides. This one is white and gold diamond dust. This one is white eggshell and gold diamond dust. And again, it's one of the braids that will show up to 4 different colors as well. So today I'm using regal, gold diamond dust, and white. And so I wanted to show you, I've got it all pre-cut. It seems to help move things along. And so I have right here, seems like a bunch of ribbon, but if I'm backing the regal, I have to double layer the white. So I'm actually got 3 layers here, and then I'm going to put gold diamond dust on top of it, like so. And so I've got 5 yards of each layer of ribbon. I fold it like a loop. Now this is just how we start our military, with a loop here. Some people do it differently. It's whatever works for you. Then I'm going to take the other bundle of ribbon I have here. Again, I'll have to double the white to go behind the regal, so that way the color fast is more white and you don't get like a light lavender. But instead of being on the regal, I'm going to put the diamond dust on top of the white. And then I will lay it down like so to make the loop. And so now I have 2 loops right here. I'm going to transfer all my extra ribbon underneath me, get out of the way. And so I have it looking right here. And I'm going to want my diamond dust to cross in the middle with the white and then the regal. And it's very similar to that druzy, but I found it was a little bit easier for me to do this braid than the druzy. And so what you're doing is you're going to loop it over, and then on the second loop, so it's like 2 loops there, you make it, and then you put it into the other ribbon like so. Then you pull it, and as you're pulling it through, you're going to see these loops appear on this side. So there's 2 loops here. I know I have a lot of layers there, so I'm going to be playing with that a lot, just trying to keep it all in place. Then I'm going to go to the other side, 1 loop, 2 loops, and it's almost like 1.5. It's very similar to that druzy, like I said, but this one, you're not folding it as you're putting it in. So then you stick the loop in, pull it through, and then you'll pull that other side down to make it tighten up on it. Okay, then I go back and I hold it in the middle, stick my finger over, and as I come up, I make a loop to stick in. So it's almost 2 loops around my finger, but actually it's 1, and then I make a loop. And I pull it through, so you just see the regal on the outside there. And again, you're twisting the ribbon, so you're going to have to really untwist it a little bit as you go along. So 1 loop, come up and make the loop I'm going to feed into the other one. Let go, stick it through, pull it through, so that you see how it makes 2 loops right there, but that's going to cover that one. And then I'm going to tighten this one down. So I'll take my finger out and I'll make 1 loop, 2nd loop, and I'll stick it through. Now I found that as I was doing this, I made one with a number 9, and oh my gosh, it like makes such a statement. I mean, this one makes a statement too, but I was like, wow. So I tried with the number 9 as well. It's a little bit harder. I wouldn't try number 9 at first because it's a little bit of a challenge. This takes some practice as well. Loop it around. Whoops, twist it a little bit. Make a loop, and then see how it's looped like that. And I'll stick it in. And I'm going to grab it with my finger right there to pull it a little bit, and pull on that to make the loops appear like so. And then I have to pull that other cross loop down. So wrap it, come up and make a loop, and stick it into that loop, and I hold on to it. I'm pulling it through, feeding it through, and then I tighten that one down. And then I alternate this back and forth. But you can see how you're going to see all the colors. So you see white, regal, regal with diamond dust, and white with diamond dust. Okay, we're back to the end of this military tuxedo. And it's just like the military, you just go back and forth and back and forth. Have to make sure that you get the loops pulled through. I think one of the tricks that Donna shared to get it was to, when you're making the loops, is hold your finger out and just wrap it around it one time. And then on that second one is going to be the loop. This is my last loop, so it's a little hard to show with that. But I'll pull that through. And I'm just going to staple it right here. First, I want to make it in the middle. Oops. That number 3 and 5 is always tricky to me. So, I wanted to show you a couple of completed ones. So this is the regal with white, and regal with diamond dust, and white with diamond dust on it. That's one version. You can see the 4 colors. This one is done in a number 9. I have it a little bit long. I think it takes about 5 yards, a little over 5 yards. But you can see the white with orange, black with diamond dust. And then we have the white with gold diamond dust. And then the last one I showed with the number 9. I just love it with the number 9. It really makes a statement. White with white and gold, and then diamond dust, and then white with white and ivory or eggshell. So I hope you enjoyed. Happy crafting and happy creating.